At the heart of Europe lies a city that has mastered the art of turning beauty, culture, and history into one of the most powerful tourism industries on Earth. Every year, millions of travelers from across the globe arrive in Paris with cameras in hand and curiosity in their eyes, eager to experience the charm that has made this city legendary. From the moment visitors step onto its wide boulevards or wander along the romantic banks of the Seine River, they enter a world where every street corner seems designed to capture the imagination. Elegant cafes spill onto sidewalks, historic buildings line grand avenues, and street musicians perform beneath glowing lamps that illuminate the city long after sunset. But beyond the romance and beauty lies something even more remarkable. Paris has quietly built one of the most profitable tourism systems in the world. Hotels, restaurants, museums, transportation networks, and local businesses all thrive on the steady stream of international visitors who arrive year after year. Tourism in Paris is not just about sightseeing, it is a massive economic engine that powers thousands of jobs and generates billions of dollars annually. According to tourism studies, France consistently ranks among the most visited countries on Earth, and Paris stands at the center of that global attraction. Travelers come for art, history, fashion, cuisine, and architecture that simply cannot be replicated anywhere else. As visitors stroll through historic districts, browse luxury boutiques, or sit at small corner cafes watching the city move around them, every moment contributes to a complex web of spending that fuels the entire local economy. Taxi drivers transport guests from airports to hotels, tour guides lead groups through ancient streets, restaurants serve meals inspired by centuries of culinary tradition. And souvenir shops sell pieces of Parisian memory to travelers who want to take a part of the city home with them. Even the city's public transportation systems benefit as millions rely on trains and metro lines to navigate its vibrant neighborhoods. Over time, this constant flow of global visitors has transformed Paris into far more than a historic capital. It has become a carefully balanced tourism empire where culture and commerce exist side by side. What makes Paris particularly powerful in the world of travel is the diversity of experiences it offers. Some visitors arrive seeking romance, hoping to walk hand in hand along the river while the city glows under the evening lights. Others come searching for artistic inspiration inside legendary museums and galleries that hold masterpieces of human creativity. Food lovers explore bakeries and restaurants famous for pastries, cheeses, and dishes that define French cuisine, while fashion enthusiasts browse world-renowned boutiques that influence global style. Meanwhile, families, backpackers, luxury travelers, and history lovers all share the same streets, each discovering a different version of the city. This unique ability to attract nearly every type of traveler has helped Paris maintain its position as one of the most powerful tourism destinations on the planet. Yet behind the romantic image shown in postcards and movies lies a carefully structured industry designed to welcome, entertain, and guide millions of people every single year. Airports connect the city to hundreds of international destinations, luxury hotels and boutique accommodations prepare rooms for guests arriving from every continent, and tour operators coordinate experiences that range from simple walking tours to exclusive VIP excursions. The result is a perfectly synchronized tourism ecosystem where beauty draws visitors in, but organization and infrastructure keep them returning. And as travelers gather beneath world-famous landmarks like the towering silhouette of the Eiffel Tower rising above the skyline, they become part of a global phenomenon that has turned this historic city into a billion-dollar powerhouse. In the story of modern tourism, Paris is not just a destination, it is the blueprint for how culture, history, and global fascination can transform an ancient city into one of the most successful travel economies on Earth. Rising high above the skyline of Paris stands a structure that has become one of the most recognizable landmarks on the entire planet. The iron lattice tower known as the Eiffel Tower is far more than just a monument of engineering, it is one of the most powerful economic engines in global tourism. Built in 1889 for the World's Fair, the tower was originally criticized by many artists and intellectuals who believed its bold metal design would ruin the beauty of the city. Yet over time, what was once considered controversial became the defining symbol of Paris itself. Today, millions of visitors from every corner of the world travel thousands of kilometers simply to stand beneath its towering steel arches, take photographs, and experience the breathtaking view from its observation decks. Each day, long lines of tourists gather at the base of the tower, purchasing tickets to ride elevators that glide slowly upward through the iron framework toward panoramic platforms high above the city. From these heights, visitors can see the winding Seine River, historic neighborhoods, and grand boulevards stretching toward the horizon. But while tourists admire the view, something else is happening quietly behind the scenes. Every ticket sold contributes to one of the most profitable tourist attractions in Europe. The Eiffel Tower welcomes roughly 7 million visitors every year, making it one of the most visited paid monuments in the world. Ticket sales alone generate enormous revenue, but the economic impact extends far beyond the entrance gates. Around the tower, an entire ecosystem of businesses thrives on the constant flow of travelers. Street vendors sell souvenirs and miniature replicas, photographers capture romantic moments for couples visiting from abroad, and nearby cafes and restaurants remain busy from morning until late at night. Luxury dining experiences inside the tower itself attract guests willing to pay premium prices for the rare opportunity to enjoy gourmet meals hundreds of feet above the ground. Meanwhile, tour companies organize guided visits that include transportation, priority tickets, and storytelling about the tower's fascinating history. This constant movement of people and money transforms the monument into far more than a scenic attraction. It becomes a financial powerhouse woven directly into the tourism economy of Paris. Even the surrounding neighborhoods benefit from the tower's magnetic pull. Hotels located within walking distance are often fully booked during peak travel seasons, while river cruise operators offer nighttime boat tours that pass directly beneath the illuminated structure as it sparkles against the dark sky. The famous evening light show, where thousands of golden lights shimmer across the tower for several minutes each hour after sunset, draws crowds that gather along bridges and riverbanks just to watch the spectacle. Many visitors plan entire travel itineraries around seeing the tower during the day and again at night, doubling the time they spend exploring the area and spending money in nearby businesses. For Paris, the Eiffel Tower functions almost like a global magnet, pulling millions of travelers toward the city year after year. Its image appears on postcards, travel advertisements, films, and social media posts shared by tourists eager to capture proof of their visit. Every photograph posted online becomes free advertising that inspires even more people to add Paris to their travel plans. In this way, the tower continues to promote the city across the world without any official marketing campaign. What began as a temporary exhibition structure has evolved into one of the most valuable tourism assets ever created. More than a century after its construction, the Eiffel Tower still dominates the skyline of Paris, standing not only as a masterpiece of architecture but also as a symbol of how a single landmark can generate billions in tourism activity. For travelers, it represents romance, history, and breathtaking views, but for the city of Paris, it is also a powerful reminder that beauty, when shared with the world, can become an extraordinary economic force. While the Eiffel Tower captures the skyline and draws millions toward its iron framework, another force quietly powers the cultural and economic heart of tourism in Paris, its world-famous museums and entertainment destinations. Among them stands one institution that has become legendary across the globe, the Louvre Museum. Once a royal palace centuries ago, the Louvre has transformed into the largest art museum on Earth, housing thousands of priceless works that span civilizations, cultures, and eras of human history. Every day, enormous crowds gather in front of its iconic glass pyramid entrance, cameras ready, eager to step inside a building that holds some of the most famous artworks ever created. Visitors from Asia, America, Europe, and the Middle East stand in long lines, knowing that beyond the entrance lies a cultural treasure unlike anything else on the planet. Inside its vast corridors, travelers wander through grand halls filled with sculptures, paintings, and artifacts that tell the story of human creativity over thousands of years. But while tourists marvel at masterpieces and historic relics, something equally significant is happening in the background. Each ticket purchased to enter the museum contributes to a massive cultural economy that fuels tourism in Paris. With millions of visitors annually, the Louvre generates enormous revenue through entrance fees, guided tours, special exhibitions, and gift shops where travelers buy books, artwork replicas, and souvenirs to remember their visit. Restaurants and cafes inside the museum complex serve thousands of guests daily, turning cultural exploration into an experience that lasts for hours rather than minutes. Many visitors spend nearly an entire day inside the museum, moving from gallery to gallery while discovering famous works such as Leonardo da Vinci's mysterious portrait of the Mona Lisa, which alone attracts huge crowds eager to witness one of the most discussed paintings in history. Yet the Louvre represents only one part of Paris's massive cultural tourism machine. Across the region, entertainment destinations also play a crucial role in drawing visitors who seek excitement and family experiences beyond historic museums and monuments. One of the most powerful examples is Disneyland Paris, located just outside the city. This enormous theme park has become one of Europe's most popular entertainment attractions, welcoming millions of visitors every year. Families from across the continent travel to experience roller coasters, magical parades, themed hotels, and the famous Disney castle that lights up the night sky with fireworks and music. Unlike traditional landmarks that tourists might visit once during a trip, Disneyland encourages guests to stay for several days, booking hotel rooms, purchasing park passes, dining at themed restaurants, and buying merchandise ranging from toys to clothing. The result is a powerful tourism ecosystem where entertainment blends with hospitality and retail spending. Entire vacation packages revolve around the park, bringing travelers who might otherwise never have considered visiting the Paris region. In this way, Disneyland Paris expands the city's tourism appeal far beyond art and architecture, attracting families and younger audiences who come seeking adventure and entertainment. Together, cultural institutions like the Louvre and large entertainment complexes such as Disneyland create a balanced tourism landscape that serves many different types of visitors. Art lovers, history enthusiasts, families, students, and international travelers all find experiences tailored to their interests. Museums offer intellectual discovery and connection to centuries of human achievement, while entertainment parks deliver excitement, fantasy, and unforgettable memories. This diversity ensures that tourists rarely limit their visits to just one attraction. Instead, they spend several days exploring the many layers of experiences available around Paris, staying in hotels, eating in restaurants, and shopping throughout the city. Over time, this extended visitor activity generates billions of dollars in tourism revenue, strengthening Paris's reputation not only as a center of culture but also as one of the most economically successful travel destinations in the world. Beyond the museums, monuments, and entertainment centers of Paris lies another powerful force that helps turn France into one of the most profitable tourism destinations in the world: luxury travel. While millions of visitors arrive to see famous landmarks and historic streets, a different group of travelers comes seeking something more exclusive: private beaches, five-star resorts, designer shopping, and experiences designed for the global elite. This side of French tourism reaches its peak along the stunning Mediterranean coastline known as the French Riviera. Stretching across southern France, this glamorous region has become synonymous with wealth, elegance, and high-end international tourism. For decades, celebrities, billionaires, and luxury travelers have gathered in seaside cities where golden beaches meet crystal-clear water and luxury yachts fill the harbors. Places such as Nice can attract visitors who are willing to spend enormous amounts of money for the privilege of experiencing one of the most glamorous coastlines on Earth. Luxury hotels overlooking the Mediterranean offer private balconies, infinity pools, and personalized services designed to satisfy guests who expect perfection in every detail. Exclusive beach clubs host visitors who relax under the sun while enjoying gourmet meals, fine wine, and world-class hospitality. Meanwhile, luxury boutiques display the latest fashion from global designers, drawing shoppers who travel specifically to France for its reputation as one of the capitals of style and elegance. The economic impact of this luxury tourism is enormous. While budget travelers may carefully plan their spending, high-end tourists often spend thousands of dollars per day on hotels, restaurants, transportation, and entertainment. Private yacht rentals, helicopter tours, designer shopping, and VIP experiences all contribute to a tourism sector that generates extraordinary wealth for local businesses and the national economy. Events such as the famous Cannes Film Festival further elevate the global prestige of the region, bringing celebrities, filmmakers, journalists, and wealthy visitors who fill hotels and restaurants while attracting worldwide media attention. For many travelers, visiting the French Riviera represents the ultimate symbol of luxury travel, a place where glamour, beauty, and exclusivity combine to create unforgettable experiences. Yet even this glamorous coastline is only one piece of a much larger tourism network that stretches across France. From the romantic streets of Paris to the cultural treasures inside the Louvre, from the thrilling rides of Disneyland Paris to the sun-soaked beaches of the Mediterranean, every destination plays a role in a carefully balanced tourism ecosystem. Airports, train systems, hotels, restaurants, museums, and tour companies all work together to welcome millions of international visitors each year. What makes France truly unique is its ability to offer something for every kind of traveler. Backpackers explore historic neighborhoods, couples celebrate honeymoons beneath glowing city lights, families create magical memories at theme parks, and luxury travelers relax in seaside resorts that represent the height of elegance. Each visitor experiences a different version of France, yet all contribute to the same powerful economic system. Every meal purchased, hotel room booked, museum ticket sold, and souvenir bought becomes part of a vast tourism economy that generates billions of dollars annually. Over time, this combination of culture, history, entertainment, and luxury has transformed France into a global tourism empire. Cities and regions across the country continue to refine their ability to welcome travelers from every corner of the world, ensuring that the flow of visitors never truly stops. And as new generations of explorers arrive, cameras ready and curiosity alive, the story of France's tourism success continues to grow. What began as centuries-old culture and timeless architecture has evolved into one of the most successful travel industries in human history. In the end, France is not simply a destination people visit, it is a living example of how beauty, heritage, and global fascination can build an economic powerhouse that captures the imagination of the world year after year.